popping, everybody? Oh, let me get that up right there. Get it up. Now, I've been trying to make a goddamn video, but my goddamn phone is not recording properly. I don't know what's wrong with it, but my goal is to definitely continue to give you guys great content. I appreciate all the love and support. Like, I really, really do. It's like, you know, it's just a good family, you know? So I want to just continue to shed light on whatever. And, you know, I like to share things about the truck, but the truck don't really, you know, I don't really care about the truck that much. So I don't really like talking about it, but I like to be personable. And I don't know if personable is a word, but whatever. But what I'm trying to say is I like to share, like, my experiences, how I think, and, you know, what I experience in life. I feel as if that's, you know, we all are alike. We all experience things that are the same at the same time, if you want to say that. But we all experience things, and I feel as if it's always good to share that information with people, because some people might be going through something and they don't know how to go about it, and it's just good to see how somebody else handles the situation. So the goddamn title on this one is going to be, how do I feel about my wife not working? My wife don't work. Now, my wife ain't with me right now. She I left her home in Florida because shit, I don't know. I just left her back home in Florida. But I left her back home in Florida because we were on the road for a year. If you go back into our videos, and don't forget to subscribe. If you go back into our videos, we was on the road for a year together, and it was a great experience. Like, I want her to be back with me, you know. But the thing is, we all know how this trucking life is. It's not, the hygiene is not the best, which I'm gonna make a video about that as well. The hygiene is not the best, and also just certain things you don't have at your disposal. You know, life is just not as sweet as being at home. So, you know, throughout that whole year, we had our challenges, and I was like, man, if I could get her into a nice, comfortable space, I wouldn't mind, you know. Like, that would be, and I'll go out here and hustle and get this money. You feel me? Bring the bacon home. Bring the bacon home. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But my family, I don't know about my friends. I don't think my friends give a fuck about what I do. But my family, and I don't think all of them, some of them, you know, I don't think they watch these goddamn videos, but if they do, I'm gonna talk some shit. Now, my family, they feel a way about her not working, and not in a way as not her not working, but just like I guess, for example, right? This is an example, right? Back in the day with my family, I'm just say family because I don't want to, you know, point anybody directly, but my family member had infidelity in their relationship, right? Pretty much what was happening is the guy was the breadwinner and he was bringing home the bacon, but we all know when whoever bringing home the bacon has the more of the power. You feel me? So what happened was he was pretty much doing whatever he wants, cheat, whatever the case may be, because he was bringing home the money. And whoever bringing the money, you know, normally they put that that person on the pedestal. They say the most because they bring home the money to do whatever they want to do with it. So, you know, my family member is telling me, hey, you know, she should work so that she won't be in a predicament that she has to compromise whatever she believes, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, for example, I want to go out here and cheat, and, you know, I could dog my wife out. I'm making the money. So, you know, she in theory would say less. If y'all get what I'm saying. I didn't explain that too well, but I hope you got what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, they feel a way about her not working, and how I feel about it. Nobody asks me. Nobody asks me how I feel about it. And I don't want my wife to work. Now, if we're in a situation where, now, let me explain this first. Let me explain why I don't want my wife to work. Because my wife is a queen. I want to treat her like a queen. And if I have the opportunity to provide for her, why wouldn't I? If I have the ability for her to live good, why wouldn't I? That's how I see it. Like, if I have the ability, why wouldn't I? You know, my wife, she's very frugal. She don't spend a lot of money. She don't need for much. You know, she's very frugal. She's building her credit. Like, we're saving our money. Like, everything is fine. Everything is fine, you know? And we just got recently married. You know, everything was beautiful. Like, even for our marriage, we not only, I'm gonna say this, for our marriage, I might post a picture one of these days. We had a small, intimate wedding, maybe 20, 30 people on the beach. Sunrise, 7 a.m. God damn it, you feel me? It was beautiful. It was immaculate. I gotta edit some videos so y'all can see how this shit was. It was beautiful, but we didn't want to have a ceremony. We just wanted to go to the, you know, the courthouse, whatever the case may be. We wanted to do that, but what we ended up doing is, I told her, I do whatever she want to do. Whatever the woman wants, that's what she gets. You feel me? So she used to struggle with what she wanted. You know, one minute, you know, she talked to some people, she wanted to have a big wedding. Next minute, she talked to some people, she don't. So it was always, you know, back and forth. But the case, the bottom line was we had it because somebody, you know, kind of gave her the layout. Because I didn't want to spend $30,000 for a wedding. That's foolish. That's foolish for me in my predicament. Like, if I have $30,000, I don't want to just spend $30,000 on a wedding because, nah, I just don't see the value in it because it doesn't give you a return on your investment. And that's how I look at things, the value. You feel me? I look at things from a value standpoint. And you spend $30,000, okay? If you have $1 million or whatever, you spend $30,000, not nothing. You know, even if maybe if I had $1 million, I don't know what I would do. But the thing what I'm trying to say is, why would I spend $30,000 and not get a return on my investment just for that moment? And I told her, you know, whatever she want to do. But the thing is, the most important thing about this day is when me and you look eye in eye and tell each other's vows and say I do. That's a very important thing. And I feel as if, you know, that value is lost in a lot of weddings. Now it's just all about the wedding and the whole shebang. Like, it doesn't even matter about the relationship anymore. That's what I focused on, the relationship. Because that's what is going to give us longevity. But regardless, we had the wedding, whatever the case may be. And I'm talking about my wife being frugal. So I don't want to get caught up in too much. But my wife we were able to have a wedding with the support of our family and friends. I'm not trying to say we did it, but with the support of our family and friends, they really did this for us. We were able to have a wedding and make money. God damn it. Make money. We made a video about this, but we were able to have a wedding and make money. We made, you know, man, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell y'all the numbers, you know, through gifts and everything like that. We made money. So, yeah, I didn't come out the pocket of nothing. I just showed up. The only thing I bought was my suit. And the suit was paid for because, like I said, all the gifts we received. So, to what I'm trying to explain is my wife is frugal. So, she doesn't go out here and spend too much money. She worries about saving. We're money conscious because we feel as if the more money we have, the more money we save, is the more relaxed that we can be. Because at one point, I don't want to be in the truck anymore. Like, right now, I do it and I try to, you know, make the best of it, make videos, share my experiences, but eventually, I want to be able to invest into something that's going to give me a return and I can work less. Because that should be the goal, people. The goal should be, keep this in your mind, the goal should be you work hard to work less in the future. That's what I think. I don't know if I'm crazy, if I'm losing my mind, but the goal should be work hard now so you don't have to work hard in the future. Invest now so you can relax in the future. Like me right now, I'm not really a beach person, but if I got it like that, I'm gonna be on the beach. I'm gonna be in some high rise. I'm gonna be in something that I'm just gonna be somewhere else. I'm not saying I'm gonna be spending, splurging, but I'm gonna be somewhere else, relaxing, enjoying the work that I put in, enjoying what it gave me. And that's the bottom line to it, you know. My wife doesn't work because I don't want her to work, and I make sure my wife is financially stable. She is good. You feel me? I make sure even if I wanted to cheat one day, and I'm like, man, I'm breaking this goddamn relationship up, I make sure my wife have access to all the money that she needs just in case I go crazy. You feel me? I just get a little virus in my head and just start going crazy. But regardless of the fact is, I don't mind my wife not working, so nobody else should. I don't mind her not working. She actually is working, but she's working on her passion. And that's what's the most important part about this. She works on her passion. She works on what she enjoys. Not everything that you do should have a paycheck attached to it, because you'll block your blessings. How do you think a lot of people go for their goals in life? A lot of people do internships, they do this, they do that. They do things that doesn't have a paycheck attached to them because they know what it's going to bring for them in the future. What is going to bring for them in the future. And that's the bottom line to it. You know, I don't want to drag it out too much, but I know there was always a conversation is, does the woman have to work? Who have to pay all the bills? It's whatever is possible. Have the conversation with your significant other when you have an opportunity. You feel me? It's whatever you guys figure out. Because I'm not against, if my wife was a spender and she spent a lot of money, sometimes I feel crazy talking on just talking about myself, but if she was a spender, I would be like, either you're gonna have to stop spending all this goddamn money, or you're gonna have to get a goddamn job. You feel me? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about this, you know, it's a couple dollars, but you know what I'm saying? But, well, you know, the bottom line is I love my wife and I want to treat her like a queen. And if I have the opportunity to treat her like a queen, she will be treated as such. And, you know, people are going to always have their opinions. Whatever. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Nothing wrong with your wife working or not working. It's about what you guys agreed to, you know? That's your boy, Papa Stamp, man. Peace out.